one for all the beans in the Philippines. It's Martin Nguyen and Kevin Balingon, the world interim bantamweight title. They'll test each other out early. They'll see what each other has to offer. There's tremendous respect between the two, but both said they would finish each other. Nguyen said he'd choke out Balingon. Balingon said, I'll knock him out any round I want to. Both of them carry tremendous power, particularly in their hands.
Martin knows they're very well matched in the striking area, but he believes he's going to have a wrestling advantage, and he wants to show that wrestling in the second, third rounds. So expect him to kind of dance with Kevin and see what Kevin has to offer on the feet, because we've seen this swagger come out of Martin again, where he drops his hands, consistently drifting from left to right, and also changing stances.
That right hand of Balingon is cocked and ready. Martin testing the distance, flicks out a jab, outside leg kick, second one of the bout so far from Balingon. Fake again there from Nguyen. Shoots in, bit of a head clash on the way in there. Balingon just checking for any damage. There will be a moment to perhaps have the ringside position take a look at Balingon, or maybe just Olivia Cost.
That mullet acts like a pretty good helmet too, Michael. You can see the clash of heads right there as Martin came in. He ducked underneath. Kevin saw it coming in as he threw the right hand, but had the arms in the right spot, ready to defend the takedown. But as Martin came up, he threw a nice little right hand.
Now, injury time rules, and after it's allowed 5 minutes for recovery and examination. If they're unable to continue, an official decision will be given, but we're okay to go on here. Big overhand from Nguyen. Tension inside the Mall of Asia Arena. Will we see another Filipino world champion, or will Martin Nguyen become a historic 3-division champion?
Martin's diving down. He's not really changing levels. He's just bending over, trying to go for that double leg. You got to change levels with your legs. You got to lower your level down to get that takedown effectively.
Balingon like a ticking time bomb, like a hand grenade. Once he pulls the pin, he explodes on his opponent. Will he pull the pin here in the first round? Controlling center cage, looks for the outside leg, does Martin Nguyen.
Martin continues to chase takedowns like that. Look for Kevin to time a knee.
Look for Martin to time that devastating right hand. Balingon edges forward, resets now. The man with the mighty mullet. Nguyen dancing, inviting. Outside crescent kick there from Balingon.
Sidestep. He's looking for the spin to get that right hand.
Ripping a hip kick there from Balingon. And Nguyen just shrugs him off. Left hook from Balingon. The silencer with the outside leg kick.
Did you see that wild right hand they threw as they exited? Balingon does that so beautifully. Right as they're exiting the exchange or the clinch, he unleashes a huge right or left hand.
Fakes the hook off the lead hand as Balingon. Fakes the right cross as Martin Nguyen. Nguyen's got to be careful not to shoot in sloppily on Balingon.
Looks like I had my timing wrong with the second, third round. Nguyen immediately going after the wrestling. But he's kind of diving in with his head down, not really changing levels properly on the double leg. Kind of going after like a rugby tackle almost on his takedowns.
Martin Nguyen. Beautiful cutting side kick there from Kevin Balingon. Nguyen trying to push him back from center cage. Thought about the right hand. Front kick there from Nguyen, more of a punt kick though. Body shot. 1, 2, 3,
exchanges, especially when he drops his hands and drops his head rather, and just starts swinging for the fences.
Crowd loving the spinning heel kick there from balingon. Neither man wants to give up center cut. Chance go up again for Kevin balingon. Thought about the wushu sidekick. End of the first round, we go to the town. It's one championship, reign of kings, live from Manila in the Philippines.
Look at this. Kevin head hunting, going up top. Look at this. Watch the exchange. Immediately, as soon as they exit the clinch, Kevin swings wildly. He's got to be careful on leaving his head up like that, but also Martin's got to be careful not to get caught on something on the way out.
I want that kick down the middle. You get ready to drop the middle.
And there is Martin Yuen's wife, Brooke. Great to have her here cageside, supporting her husband as always. And there's Master Fari Soliowski, head coach at Team KMA out of Sydney.
Man, Michael, I've never had a family member compete. I've always had friends, teammates, really close compadres competing in the cage. I can't imagine what it's like to have the father of your children inside the cage competing with everything he's got.
Second round, set for 5. It's a sellout inside the Mall of Asia Arena. It's the main event for the interim bantamweight world title. Australia and Vietnam versus the Philippines. Martin Yuen and Kevin balingon. Yuen up on the balls of his feet. Switching stance here.
Kevin has slightly adjusted his stance. His left hand is a little bit higher and a little bit extended normally, so maybe it's to counter that right hand of Martin Nguyen. You can see the nice wide stance of Kevin, which usually sets up that front push kick, and also it sets up the spin.
There's that punt kick again, and a whipping head kick from Martin Yuen. Side kick to the knee, fell short for Kevin balingon.
Martin sidesteps very well, especially when he sidesteps into the power side of balingon. So you can see him as he's moving away. If Kevin can time it right, he could throw that right hand and catch Martin as he's coming around to the power side.
Let's see if Yuen can find range with the cranium cracker, the headache maker, the overhand right. There's that wushu side kick from balingon. The powerful Filipino in the red trunks. Fake there from Yuen. In and out from Martin Yuen. Haven't seen balingon pull the pin yet. Evades a little rough. Drop down levels momentarily. Fakes level change again.
Caught Martin on the shuffle. Trying to ollie shuffle, and he caught him with that left hand as he spins right there.
It was the turning back kick to the liver. The one that sent Andrew Leone reeling last time out. Jab from Yuen at full extension.
Michael, we've seen so many members of Team Lakai put on the performances of a lifetime. Jay Hay back in Macau against Adriano Moraes. We've seen Fulling just get better and better. These guys are putting on shows, and this is Kevin's moment to not only capture his first world title, but really to announce to the world that Team Lakai is for real.
Yuen's team believes that the further this one went, the more tired balingon would become, and the stronger Martin Yuen would grow.
Well, Kevin's never seen those championship rounds, and look, he puts everything he has into these shots, and he's missing a lot of these wild hooks. That's going to take energy out of him, especially if we see the 4th and 5th round.
Is there any sense of vengeance here after Martin Yuen looked at his teammate Edward Falaya? That was when Yuen captured the world title. He's down here at bantamweight tonight.
That's the 5th takedown that balingon stuffed. Martin's got to put together some combinations before threatening the takedown like that. There's that hammer over right hand.
Telegraph that overhand right. balingon. Will we see the little man flurry with that incredible power?
so he could throw that right hand, get balingon to lift up his hands, and then shoot in for the takedown. Use that weapon as a setup. Get people thinking about it, because you know the entire world knows he wants to throw it. Hide it behind the takedown.
The crowd roars again as balingon came close to the punch. The high kick from balingon. The headache maker. On the outside breaker. This is more like it from balingon. Both men upping the intensity. 70 seconds left in the second round. Another hook from the Filipino. A cutting side kick to the thigh from balingon.
Martin's a little bit too close in distance for that. You can see how quickly he closes the distance as Martin tries to spin as well. Kevin likes to have a little bit more space between his opponents when he throws that spinning attack.
Nguyen said he wanted to bring the heat, Mitch. Is he bringing the heat here in Manila tonight so far?
I think he's trying to get a read on Kevin, you know? I mean, I've sparred with Kevin. I know very hard it is to get a read on what he's doing because he moves so explosively. I mean, he threw a punch, he missed the punch, and it almost knocked me down. He didn't even hit me. It's incredible the speed at which he throws attacks.
Spinning heel kick there from Martin Nguyen. Drifts back to center ring, does a little shuffle. Pops out the jab, does balingon. Final 10 seconds of the round. An intriguing content. It's edge of the seat stuff here in Manila. Side kick negates the overhand right, and there we go to the tag.
It's interesting how Martin, he anticipates the bound and he takes the extra couple seconds to break like that. You know, he kind of acknowledges that and he leads the way with that. Here it is, look at the shuffle. Boom, left hand landed by Kevin. Beautiful left hand as Martin was trying to adjust stances right there. You can see just how Kevin drops his head to protect from that right hand as he's swinging wildly. Interesting second round.
And this is the man that the winner will most likely meet later this year. Bibiano Fernandez, the bantamweight world champion, sidelined with a foot injury. Says he'll be competitive again by October.
Nguyen, not on the stool.
Nguyen may be sending a mental message to Kevin balingon, not taking a seat between rounds. A sellout crowd here in Manila. It's the hottest ticket in town. It's one championship.
An interesting second round. Both the first and second rounds were very close.
Both men throwing the heavy leather early on. Nguyen fakes a takedown, throws that punt kick.
I like how he did that. He was possibly looking for an overhand to come up with that left hook, but he chose to throw the kick instead.
Fakes a front kick to balingon. Nguyen goes to the midsection, goes to the high inside thigh.
Look how Martin's mixing up the weapons. Inside leg kick, front push kick.
balingon needs to try and close down the movement of Nguyen. Step across inside thigh kick. Nguyen goes up to the ribcage. Fake slow again does Nguyen.
Both these guys look like they're prepared to go the full 25 minutes. They look just as fresh now as they did in the first couple minutes of the first round.
There has never been a question mark surrounding the fuel tank of any man from Team Lakai at the altitude they train at.
Man, you get up there and you start training and your lungs start to close up on you. It's a very interesting phenomenon to train at elevation like that if you're not used to it. And when these guys are raised in elevation, they don't just go there and train. They were born at that height.
We're talking about Baguio City and the Philippines, the home of Team Lakai, that boasts the likes of Kevin balingon, Edward Falayan, Danny Kingan, Jayhay Eustaquio and more. With a bit of a shuffle again here from Nguyen. Wants to start to see both of these men committing a lot more here. And balingon tries to. Wicked left hook there from Kevin balingon. Goes to the body now with the Filipino.
He's having a lot of success inside the close, dirty boxing type exchanges, especially when Nguyen's starting to back up.
Remember, Nguyen said he did not want it to go to the judges tonight. Has in his last 2 contests against Bibiano Fernandez and against Christian Lee. Lost in his bantamweight title bid to Bibiano Fernandez in a razor-thin decision to the Brazilian. High kick there from Balingon.
I like how Nguyen came up with an uppercut off that failed takedown attempt. He's starting to mix things up a little bit, the shootbox type style.
Adjustment of the trunks there for Balingon. 2 minutes 20 remaining, 3rd round of 5. And our main event, tearing the trail of Balingon. Referee Olivia Coles checks it out, gives the A-OK to continue.
We got doctors on hand, but we don't have any tailors to fix situations like that.
It's Manila. There's a lot here. They make great suits, Mitch. Sure we can find one in a hurry. Left hook there from Balingon. Martin Nguyen. You want to see a little more pepper here from Nguyen.
When you're the champion, you're the most hunted man in the entire organization, especially when you hold titles in multiple divisions. So there's a lot of tape on Martin. People are constantly studying him. You know, from what people know what Martin wants to do. So there's a lot of people that are fine-tuning their strategies when it comes to, Martin Nguyen, and that's what Team Rakai is best at. So it's not like Martin's not trying to be exciting, not trying to be explosive, but his opponents are just coming more.
And the high kick from Balingon. You sense that the ticking time bomb may be ready to explode. Balingon launching the heavy artillery. 1:10 remaining in the 3rd. Martin Nguyen staying patient. A cerebral contest.
He threw that uppercut as Martin Nguyen started to close that distance, and now he's putting punches together.
Martin Nguyen double jab.
This is what Kevin wants. He wants to get comfortable in holding shots. This is what he does best. Martin Nguyen has so many weapons. He needs to utilize the wrestling. Back Kevin up against the cage, force a takedown. Some scrambling, drain on Kevin a little bit.
We've seen Kevin unleash some power salvos. Have any of them affected the 2-division champion though, Mitch?
Doesn't look like it. Kevin's hit Martin with some big shots, and Martin's really not fazed by it. That front push kick, or that kind of that whipping front kick that he's throwing, is very effective. It's cutting through the guard of Balingon, and it's landing. It's not doing a lot of damage, but it's scoring.
The thing about Martin Nguyen, he's constantly on the move. He's never a stagnant target. Completely different to the last 5 opponents that Balingon has competed against and beaten. And Balingon having trouble tonight, closing down the movement of Martin Nguyen. He'll get a chance to recover from the accidental drawing shot here.
The most devastating right hand in all of ONE Championship just went a little bit low right there, so that's gotta hurt. It usually puts people to sleep.
Seconds left on the clock, so as soon as they recommence, it will be over this round. But Balingon is allowed 5 minutes for recovery and medical examination.
Now we're getting into the 4th round, and this is typically where we see Martin Nguyen really start to do his best work.
I wonder if they shouldn't get those shorts replaced between rounds for Kevin Balingon. They may be annoying him, but also the risk of maybe one of Martin's feet, if he kicks him, getting caught in the trunks. There are 2 seconds left in the round, but Balingon is allowed 5 minutes for recovery. If he is unable to continue, an official decision will be given. So that is the end of the round, and we go to the town. Okay, Mitch Chilson, let's play coach here for a moment. If you're in the corner of the 2-division champion, Martin Nguyen, what are you telling Martin to do?
Well, let's see what he was doing here in the 3rd round. Boom, landing the overhand right. He's trying to mix up these weapons. I'd like to see him, fake the overhand right and then set up that takedown. Throw the overhand, see how Kevin reacts. Throw the overhand again. this round because Kevin is kind of falling into his rhythm and he's landing some big strikes. What do I think Kevin should do? Kevin needs to push the action a little bit. He needs to try to shut down the movement, back Martin up against the cage and let go of some of these big strikes, utilizing that jab and also that leg kick. I'd like to see Kevin start kicking the legs of Martin again to start slowing down some of that movement.
What a night it's been so far here in Manila. Great to see Renzo Gracie flying and one championship trending on Twitter here in the Philippines. They touch gloves. This, the penultimate round, 4 of 5. Ewan fakes and feints. He drifts off to his right, staying away from the power hand of balingon. Thrusts out the jab, does the Aussie. balingon fakes. We're in deep water now. Ewan with an outside thigh kick. balingon tried to counter with those heavy hands.
Martin's movement is exceptional. He's evading the counter strikes of balingon very well, consistently moving his forward. But if balingon starts to close the distance a little bit more, he might be able to connect on some of these shots.
Oh, pump kick there, and a counter left hook from balingon. Throws the right down the center corridor. And Martin Ewan, a little too slick, a little too evasive. Balignon's got to find a way to close down the angles of Martin Ewan. Ewan fakes the right hand. Ewan can be so frustrating to take on. The distance, the angles, the timing, the evasion of the two-division champion. Is the distance a problem for balingon tonight, Mitch?
I think it's the distance and it's also the reach. When you can't quite reach Martin Ewan. Shot could change the tide of this match. The scoring is probably very close.
balingon, center cage. Fires out the left hook again. Now Ewan takes center cage. balingon fakes the jab. Ewan shoots in, and balingon stuffs the takedown attack.
Interesting. Takedown defense. That's going to be like the 7th or 8th time Kevin has stopped the takedown of Martin Nguyen, and that's going to score as well. Kevin is able to control and dictate where this match is taking place.
There's the overhand right from Ewan. There's the jab from the Australian. balingon looking to edge the distance. Closing on Ewan. Work those hands. He swings to the body, and Ewan gets out of dodge.
Kevin might need to start taking a little bit more risks, start pushing forward with this action, because I don't know how the judges, how are they going to see this? Are they going to see the striking superiority and the movement of Martin Nguyen, or are they going to see the aggression of Kevin balingon?
Ewan goes to the outside thigh. 1 minute 45 remains of the 4th of 5 rounds. Wicked left hook from balingon. Hasn't found the target cleanly though.
It's just the reach. His arms are just not long enough to touch Nguyen. He's throwing a lot of shots, but they're just not anywhere close to Martin.
balingon sets the right hand here. Front kick there from Ewan. Ewan, so quick twitch, the way he moves around, snaps out the jab. Fake again from Ewan. balingon wants to set a power solver. Touch kick to the ribs of the Australian. Under a minute remaining in this round. This crowd wants balingon to pull the trigger. They want him to unload. They're all on the edge of their seats inside the massive Mall of Asia Arena. There's the right hand from Martin Ewan. just get a feeling, the hairs on the back of your neck. At some stage, Balingon's going to pull out all the stops. Balingon's going to go hell for leather. Final seconds. As Mitch said, it could take one big shot to swing the pendulum, to turn the tide. And it looks like we're going to have to wait to the 5th and final round to find it.
There's still like 10 seconds left. That's still walking away.
So
that frustration
round remaining.
Is that gamesmanship? What do you think that is?
Brooke Ewan looking very nervous, playing with the rings here cage side. The kids are back home in Sydney with her mum. She's a part of the sellout crowd inside the Mall of Asia Arena.
Let's take a look at some of the past action here. Kevin Balingon goes airborne right now as he goes headhunting to entertain the crowd. But then Martin was able to answer back with a beautiful left hook, and then he came right up underneath. I think this is where he sets up the uppercut, but we just missed it. Nice shots overall by both opponents. Michael, tough call. How do you see the first 4 rounds?
This one is close, Mitch. It is still anyone's bout for the taking. We are 5 minutes away from finding out who will become the interim bantamweight world champion. This crowd rallying behind Kevin Balingon. Ewan expected it. Balingon said he'd knock out the Australian.
It's going to come down to who can throw caution to the wind, find that next level, and really start pushing the action.
Overhand right from Balingon. Jab from Ewing. Both men still look fresh as a daisy. Inside thigh kick from Balingon. Jab from the Australian. Drops level, almost takes a knee to the face from Balingon. That was nice timing for the Filipino.
It was. He's timing it correctly. It's like a striking chess match. I mean, they're trying to take risks. They're trying to... What he needs to do in this last round, the match being this close, and he starts to spin.
And the spinning back kick, the Filipino power. Maybe now the ticking time bomb will explode. Under 4 minutes remaining. Defense from Balingon. Beautiful done to stop another.
The takedown attempts from Nguyen have got to be in the double digits. And Balingon's done a great job to stop every single one of them.
Big swinging fisticuffs from Kevin Balingon. Manila's come alive here in the final round. A jab from Balingon. Martin Ewan edges forward. Can he throw the right hand? Balingon swinging for a knockout now. Balingon putting everything behind these shots.
Nguyen's marching forward, still has that swagger, still has that confidence. He's looking for that big shot. Kevin's doing a good job of moving left and right as Martin tries to back him up against the cage.
Ewan trying to close down the movement. Shoots in again. Good defense once more from Kevin Balingon. The rangefinder from the Filipino. Overhand right from Martin Ewan. Left hook from the Aussie. Goes to the body. Goes to the bread basket. There's the overhand right from Ewan. He came agonizingly close. Here, Brooke Ewan shouting, "Go Martin!" in the background. A high right roundhouse from Balingon. There's the jab. Overhand right from Balingon. Went higher than cholesterol.
That sidestep, man, is beautifully done. Martin's got great movement in his eyes. That's what makes him so dangerous, is his constant movement. He sees things coming and just slides out of the way.
Ewan jamming, Ewan faking. Balingon goes to the body. We've got over 2 minutes remaining. Who will become the interim bantamweight world champion? Jab from Ewan, jabbing well. motion here in the final round. And balingon to the inside thigh. Goes down to the body now, off the lead hand. 90 seconds on the clock.
Good defense by balingon. We're seeing the aggression shown by Nguyen. He's the one pushing forward. He's evading a lot of shots. Taking the image.
Hunting for the overhand right. There it goes again. Hoping for the headache breaker. Both men swing wildly. They have powerless elbows. They are designed to knock you out. If only they could connect. Uppercut there from Martin Nguyen. Nguyen shooting for a double leg. And one more balingon to bring the takedown. Jab from balingon. This is the best round of the match so far. Now they're pulling out all the stops. Now they're throwing caution to the wind in Manila. Side kick from balingon. Nguyen looks to cut off the card. 30 seconds to go.
Pushing forward, trying to cut the angles. Kevin starts to run.
Is there one big shot left? Free the man. Nguyen pulled out the overhand right. And for the contest, a standing ovation inside the Mall of Asia Arena in Manila.
Taking home the beams in the Philippines. Interesting matchup, Michael. I want to put you on the spot. How'd you see it?
Well, I wonder how this man saw it. The world bantamweight champion Bibiano Fernandez knows that he will probably face the winner of this sometime soon. Will it be that man Kevin balingon from Team Lakai in Baguio City? There's the CEO and founder of One Championship, Chatri Sitchatong, to present the gold. Let's go to Dominic Lau.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5